Good morning, and today we start off with a sad view. This guy's leaving. One last look. And yeah, that's officially the end. I'll miss it. And she's gone. And we are in a very exciting moment because this is the last time that the Skyline is leaving from our garage without a color. Last 4 days we spent sanding it all around, and today is the day where we just do the last touch up. We're gonna put it into the next door paint booth and we're gonna start painting it. So let's pull it here one last time and get to work. Also today we are doing a bit of upgrade of the painting room here. We have this fan and we're gonna install this fan in a door, so it sucks a bit of air from inside when painting. So, normalnie. The main problem when we were painting here was that there's no ventilation at all. So especially when you paint with a clear coat, all the clear coat that goes out from the painting gun just stays in the air, and then for like 40 minutes you cannot enter the room because you cannot see anything, and then all the clear coat just goes slowly down onto the elements. So now we're gonna install the fan, and hopefully this is gonna help a bit with that situation. We have this fan. Adam said it's strong. Okay. Oh! So the plan for today is to do a last little touch-ups of primer in a couple little spots. For example, like this one. This is a gearbox mount bracket. Also here, there's one bracket here. There's the whole bar here that goes under the dash. This one we did after doing the rest of the roll cage, so we need to paint this one. There's one more bracket here to mount the pedal box. All the little brackets and things that are not covered with primer we're gonna prime today, and then by the end of today we should have everything sanded down, and yeah, tomorrow morning we'll start painting. I was thinking how to approach painting such a chassis, because you need to paint, obviously you cannot paint everything at once. You need to paint bottom separately, then inside separately with the roll cage, and then engine bay, boot, and then the whole chassis outside. So probably gonna take us a week to paint the whole thing. And also of course then all the bumpers, panels, hood, boot and everything. What we're gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna start painting the bottom, because I figured that if then any overspray or whatever gets from painting the rest, it gets to the bottom, it doesn't really matter, because obviously the bottom is not really thing that you see. The bottom we're gonna paint with Cobra by Novel. It's very durable layer, stuff that we always use for like bottom. We paint Kevin bottom E30 and stuff, and it just stays there, and it's some extra protection for the bottom of the car. Now I took some time, I hoovered everything inside. I did blow it with compressed airs just to make sure that all the dust and everything is out. And yeah, once Adam finished with the painting booth, we're gonna put the car there and proceed. Okay, so the fan is installed in the door, and from inside we put some filter, so all the chemicals and paint would stick to the filter instead of going outside. And another thing that is pretty weak here in this spot is the amount of lights. So we're installing some extra LED lights on the walls. It's gonna definitely make the whole job easier.
Sam, people are very angry at us since last video.
Why?
Well, because they haven't gotten a leaf check yet.
Oh, leaf check? Okay, do the leaf check then.
Okay. So, leaf check. There you go. Wonderful summer leaves. The green is looking absolutely wonderful. Oh, there's a bee here. Oh no, it's not a bee, it's a drone. Who's flying a drone over garage? Anyway.
Okay, so this is before. This is the light we had before we installed everything on the walls. And that's after now. Sheesh! Now we're talking, no? And the fun? The fun is funning, and here it's super bright compared to this, how it was before. Let's bring the car.
I don't feel this, I don't feel right. When you call me out, tell me one time. Really, I love you.
Good, it's closer.
Really, I love, but it's just fine. Only wanna fuck in the nighttime. I don't feel this, I don't feel right. When you call me out, tell me one time. Really, I love, but it's just fine. Only wanna fuck in the nighttime.
Okay, the car is in. Now just before putting the primer, we are putting some sealant. Like this.
Really, I love. Only wanna fuck in the nighttime. I don't feel this. When you call me up, really, I love.
Okay, and like I said, now we're gonna put epoxy primer on all the elements where you can see bare metal, and then we're gonna put another layer of acrylic primer on them, and that should be it for today. And tomorrow we're gonna finally start with the color. Let's go.
I don't feel this, I don't feel right. When you call me up, tell me one time. Really, I love, but it's just fine. Only wanna fuck in the nighttime. I don't feel this, I don't feel right. When you call me up, tell me one time. Really, I love, but it's just fine. Only wanna fuck in the nighttime.
So this is the stuff I'm gonna use to paint the underneath of the Skyline. This is Novel's Cobra, and now's the time to show you the color. Choosing color for this car was hell of a ride, because since I bought this car, my mind and idea about the color changed quite a few times. It was at this point when one day I was saying, okay, 100% is gonna be this color, and then next day I had a totally different idea. Firstly, when I bought the car, I wanted to be blue, because the car was blue in original form. You could see some blue color on it and it looked really nice. And secondly, I think blue is the go-to color for the Skylines. I think more for R34 than 32, but still, if you try to imagine a Skyline, NISSAN Skyline, like, at least in my mind, it's gonna be blue. But then I was like, okay, maybe white would be super nice as well. There's a couple cool white Skylines that I really like. But then I thought that our friends group, Wrong Crew, they have all the white cars, and every time we go to events, they all drift together and all cars are white and it looks super cool, and I didn't want to be another white car that is not part of the group, you know what I mean? So, and also another thing is, on white cars you can really clearly see all the imperfections, all the, like, if the gaps between body panels or anything is not perfect, you can straight away see it. And green, I don't really like green cars. My Miata was green before, but it was very dark green, and also C80 was kind of greenish, mint, but I'm not really into green cars. And then I was like, maybe red is super nice car, you know. But then, you know, Kevin is red and my 86 is like dark red, and also we bought the Cocotte in Japan, which is also very dark red. And then here in Poland, I know a couple people are building cars, drift cars for this season, and they are red. So I was like, I don't want to be another red car. Yellow would be cool, but my E30 is yellow. So 2 yellow cars, and also black cars are always nice, always slick. But again, my Miata is black, and I always had a black drift car. I wanted to have something else. So with all that thinking process that took me a couple months, it went back to original idea. A couple days ago, I bought some paint, and I painted the boot of a Skyline just to check if the shade of the color I bought is fine, and I really love it. So I'm gonna show you now. It's just roughly painted at the moment, but it's a pretty cool shade of blue. It has this flake in it. It's quite bright in the sun, but it's quite dark when it's not in the sun. And overall, I think it's a great idea. Yeah, let's paint the car. The car is pretty much ready. We have taped everything that we don't want to paint. So today we are just painting underneath the car, the arches, the bottom of the frame rails, everything here, and also the trunk. The bottom of the car is finally painted. It's super nice to see some color on the car. And tomorrow we're gonna continue painting. Tomorrow we're gonna paint the interior of the car. We're gonna paint interior in like silver, dark silver or gray color. Interior in the roll cage. And then day after, so after tomorrow, we're gonna paint all the rest in blue. This blue. Very happy with what the Cobra did today. And yeah, on to tomorrow. Good morning. Next day. It's actually afternoon already. I was busy home doing some other things, but Adam was here. And he got the whole car ready for painting the interior. Basically everything is taped apart from interior, and today we're gonna make the interior silver. I don't know if I said that already, but initially I wanted the interior to be blue, same as the car. But I have blue seats, and then I think if I put the blue seats inside the blue car with the blue roll cage, it's just gonna be too much blue. So I'm gonna paint the interior silver to have a nice contrast between blue seats and blue outside of the car and silver interior and the roll cage.
And just like that, the car is painted inside. I'm going back to live streaming. We're streaming with Boogie today. Boogie, what can you do for 50 bucks?
Anything. Literally anything.
Okay, so the base color is on. It's dry already, so you can touch it. I really like the shade of the gray. And now is the time for a clear coat. For the clear coat, we are using acrylic clear coat by Novo. Yeah, let's mix it. Painting inside is quite tricky because it's very tight. I need to go around every pipe and every corner.
But it is what it is. I'm gonna show you what's happening on the other side. You're looking good, Bookie.
Okay, done. Finally the interior is done. Tomorrow there's time to paint outside, the whole chassis outside. I'm super happy with the inside, how it turned out. The color is very nice. It's gonna work very nice with the blue. Also one thing, look at this. Honestly, don't know what to say. Just thank you. This is awesome. See you tomorrow. Good morning, next day. I'm sorry for how I look, but it's just the allergy is killing me. The hay fever. But look this. The interior's looking fresh. Adam is getting ready the painting room for painting the whole car from outside. Today is the day, big day. Whew. Okay, we are about to pull a Skyline back inside the painting booth. It's a big moment, no?
Oh yeah.
Car's been like this for last half year. Okay, the paint is mixed, and this is the moment. Yeah, time to paint it. One last look. Let's do it. So Adam's finishing painting with the base coat. We decided that he's gonna paint with the base coat, I'm gonna paint with the clear coat at the end. So I think this is it of filming. We're gonna now go finish the process. It's gonna probably take us 3 more hours. Okay, I just finished painting the first layer of clear coat, and man, how different it looks now with the clear coat on. Really, like, I'm so amazed because, okay, we painted some cars here before. We painted probably maybe 10 cars before here, and every car we painted, it was in this kind of conditions, just normal garage and nothing super fancy. Today is the same, it's just different room in the garage, but we put some extra work, we put some extra lights, the cheap fan, we washed everything, cleaned the floor. We spent a lot of time preparing the chassis and everything, all the elements. But look, there's nothing fancy here. We're using a cheap painting gun. We're using just normal paint and all the chemicals that you can buy off the shelf. And man, the effect, I'll show you. It's so awesome. And the paint looks a bit darker than I expected before, but bro, I cannot wait till tomorrow, till we rip the tape off and all the masking and we just take it outside, and my god. I've seen this car being primered here for the past, I don't know, probably like 4 months, 5 months, maybe half a year, and seeing it in the color now and like actually putting the color myself with Adam, and okay, back to work. I don't remember last time I've been that excited. Let's go garage. I am so proud of myself and Adam and all the boys that helped getting this thing up to this point. It's finally something that you enjoy looking at. And now I cannot wait till we put it in our garage and we start installing all the nice parts into this car. Man, this is gonna be something else, something totally different, and again, next level comparing to what we built in the past. And here I want to say massive thank you and big shout out to Novel, which is our main sponsor for painting. Everything we use to get this car ready, to prime it, to paint it, and also all the technical knowledge, everything that helped us did this amazing job using very basic environment and tools. It's because of Novel. Thank you very much, boys. Nawet no wyszło, nie? Jedno piwko wypiliśmy przy robocie.
Na pół jeszcze.
Na pół.
Nie liczę w ogóle.
Yeah.
Co? Jarasz się?
No strasznie.
To jest kosmos, nie?
And now it's time to pull this onto the sun, because today we have a very good weather, so we're gonna put it into the sun so the clear coat and everything would get dry quicker. Let's see the color in the sun, because here it looks quite dark. It looks like pretty dark blue, but I know that in the sun it's gonna be totally different color. So now only I need to paint this bracket, a hood, tail lights, two side skirts, front bumper, rear fenders, rear trunk from both sides, front fenders, and a pair of doors from both sides. Easy.
Take a 3-hour job, quick job, and we're gonna be at home.
More like 3 days.
Easy job.
3 days.
Some of you may remember that last year we participated in a Hot Wheels Legends competition in Poland. And it was very cool because Kevin actually went into the finals of the whole world.
And almost won. This much.
Yes.
This much.
But I suppose Kevin made such a big impression onto the Hot Wheels people. It was such a cool build that they actually invited us this year to be the judges for the next Polish competition. We'll update you on the competition as the time goes, so get your cars ready for the competition. It was an unforgettable experience for us when we participated last year, and it will be cool to see someone win the Polish side again. Maybe not with this.
No, this would be actually cool Hot Wheels.
It will be cool Hot Wheels, but
Maybe Bozo can enter the competition.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe in 10 years.
yes.
And also, randomly, we have Silvia S15 in the garage. What this?
Piece of shit.
Okay, we cleaned the garage, we made some space here, and it's time to bring the Skyline back. Don't mind the S15 here, nothing to look at, but there is something to look at here. Look at this. Professional renovation of cars. Boogie, show me the thing. Boogie basically decided instead of washing his engine bay, he's gonna paint it.
Yes. See,
Like this.
engine clean, this black, fitment, maybe not the best, but not the worst.
No, fitment's good actually.
Check now.
And for the first time, I remember this car, front of this car is mounted on actual screws and everything. It's not on zip
Check this
ties.
out.
Nothing moves, everything is sturdy.
And you see, you're clicking here,
Clips,
here,
no zip ties,
no zip tie.
and some fresh indicators, which they are so bright. They're too bright now because they knew. It looks very nice. It's just the wheels.
Good, the best wheels I've ever owned.
This is literally the worst looking wheels I've ever seen.
Okay, go in a comment section, say this wheel good or no.
This wheel definitely no good.
This
I
one is
can
good.
I can promise you.
A lot of people texted me and asking, yo, you wanna run your OG nice wheels? I'm like, yes.
Well, what?
No,
this
is
OG?
just- yes, this is OG. No, this is
Who
just,
said this is OG?
you know Street Legal?
No, I am not street legal, and you are definitely not street legal with these OG wheels. This, bin,
No.
please.
This to the frame on my wall.
Why would you have something like this on your wall?
Because this looks so nice. You see?
Okay, I stop
these-
listening. Okay, whatever.
I don't feel this, I don't feel right. When you call me up, tell me one time. Barely out of love, but that's just fine. Only wanna fuck in the night time. I don't feel this, I don't feel right. When you call me up, tell me one time. Barely out of love, but that's just fine. Only wanna fuck in the night time. I don't feel this.
Okay, let's go home. Okay, back home. I'm going to edit the video now, the video that you guys gonna watch tomorrow, Sunday. And yeah, this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next one's gonna be super crazy. We're gonna be painting the bumpers, install all the new parts on the car, and slowly building this beautiful car into something really, really special. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.